Proverbs 24:10 says, "If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small." No doubt about it, we have adverse days facing us now, and certainly the trouble and difficulty with the times that are going on as a result of coronavirus is depleting the reserves of a lot of people emotionally and spiritually, draining the very strength that we so often count upon. And therein may be an issue that God is trying to straighten out for us. What I mean by that is so oftentimes we in our own strength will pursue what we pursue and try to do the best we can in any given situation based on the strength that we have either acquired on our own, we think, or are relying upon our own mind, our own system of being, and our own procedures for doing that which we think is necessary. And I believe what God is trying to get across to us is the fact that, first of all, there is a day of adversity coming. It's imminent. The impact is going to have an effect on you. But when he says, if you faint in that day, it's a revelation of something. In this particular case, he's talking about from Proverbs 24, that one's strength is very small. Well, how does one become strong in an area of their weakness? Well, in order to get strong, you have to work out or build strength into those areas. For instance, your muscles will deplete. They'll sort of fade away and atrophy away to nothing if they're not exercised and not put to good use on a regular basis. You will not be able to carry on a physical task of an importance to you if there is not enough physical strength with which to do it. Multiply that by so many times and you'll have the spiritual recognition of what is so important in this verse. Brother and sister, you and I do not have the spiritual wherewithal to get through a time like this, really any time of spiritual testing and trauma, but certainly not a time like has come our way in the last weeks and a couple of months. Many people's lives have been turned upside down. People are reaching for answers. Fear has settled in on so many households, and I want to just try to remind you that that strength that you're relying on may need to take place of a transference from yourself to the very place that you can find a strength and a stamina that is able to persist and last much beyond what you know or can understand. And that is to be found only in the person of the Lord Jesus Christ. Get to him with your heart, with your mind, with your life, with your family. This issue of separation from family and being able to gather and congregate together is really troublesome. It is an adverse time and it is trying us. But if we hang tough with Jesus and let him strengthen us and give us through those times of prayer and devotion that we must spend with him in order to fill the empty tank of our reserves that are depleted right now emotionally and spiritually, I believe God will honor the child, the person, the individual who is coming to him in a sincere, faithful manner in order to give them those strength needs and meet those needs that are so necessary for times like these. God bless you. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Hang in there with the Lord Jesus and take care.